into a circuit, EMOM, another circuit, and then a finisher. So kind of ping-ponging back and forth between endurance style and short burst training. Let's get you warm. High knee run on the spot leads us off this Friday morning in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds on the clock. Keep rocking. We're pulling that back a little bit here. There we go. In 10 seconds, we're going to go for squat with an overhead reach. So shifting back and forth from heart rate to mobility. Let's go to mobility. Feet wide, squat down, touch the ground, and a reach overhead. Opening your knees as wide as you comfortably can will allow your hips to start to loosen up and mobilize for the leg work we've got ahead. Add on a heel lift if you'd like to, or you can just simply stay with the squat. And then a hop to the top for level 3. All right, next up, we're going for a butt kicker. Bring your heels towards your butt. Bringing the arms into the mix with a double arm pull. Squeeze elbows back. Nice. Just a few more seconds. We'll go into the upper body. All right, now we go into the upper body, touch toe. High plank, take shoulder taps at the top, and then walk back up. We're going to continuously do this now. So take some time to straighten your legs through the course, to bring shoulders over wrist, and to squeeze your glutes, your hips and shoulders stay square to ground. Last 2 to go. On this last one, let's take a push-up with a rotating plank. Holding plank high, drop it down, twist, whatever direction you prefer. Hold for about 5 seconds, maintaining strong posture, shoulder over wrist, and then back around push-up. Other side. Same deal, about 5 seconds. Twist back around, let's do 2 more. Everything in your body should be feeling pretty warm now. We're going to finish by walking our hands up. Come back to standing. Bring your feet together. Side to side hops. Go. Some lateral movement. "15 seconds. There we go. And that's your time. Very nice, everyone. Our ladder's leading us off. It's 5 minutes of endurance style work. You have 3 exercises, and we're building from a foundation of exercise. So we're going to take exercises we're all familiar with and build on that. So first up, you have 2 push-ups. Okay, you all know what's up there. Hands are wide. 1, 2. You can drop to your knees if you'd like. When you're done with 2 push-ups, your second exercise, you can do a squat, touchdown jack, or if you have dumbbell or 2, squat thruster. Okay, squat thruster 2 times. And then exercise number 3 is a lunge, power lunge, or a plyo lunge. So if you don't have a weight, your power lunge, you do 1, 2, and then 2 the other leg. Option 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Here's the catch. When you're done with 2 of everything, then you do 4 of everything. So then you go push up, squat, thruster, lunge 4 times, and then 6, and then 8. When you're done with 8, if the timer's still going, back to the 2s you go, and you build a second ladder. Okay, we have 5 minutes on the clock. Everybody ready? Okay, push-ups, squats, lunge, 3, 2, 1, go. First set's gonna cruise by pretty quick. It's intentional. We're learning the exercises, we're feeling how they work together. If you're doing the power lunge, remember to touch the ground and bend your back knee. We want to load and ignite your front leg. 4 after you're done, right away to push-ups for 4. We're just about 1 minute in. Whew. And feel free to vary those lunges. If you have a dumbbell, you can go back and forth between power and plyo, depending on the round, depending on how you feel. Good, we're 1.5 minutes in, coming to look at y'all. Nice, looking good. Good, Vanessa. Meg looks strong this morning. Alyssa, nice on your toes with the push-ups. I'm on the 6s. Where y'all at? You're probably beating me because I stopped to look at you. All right, 2 minutes done, 3 to go, close to the halfway marker. I have the dumbbell, and I'm also going to try using it for that power lunge option. I can ditch the jump, you can ditch the jump. If it's too much for this as a load, if you want to vary how you do your lunge. You even tap down rather than balancing. It's too much with the hand weight. We're past halfway now. Keep it going. Got my AC coming on. Whew, 2 minutes. Some of you might be close to the end of the 8s. Some of you may be just starting it. Keep at wherever you are. Those of you done with 8s, try to get another time back to the 8s. Ah. 140 to go. Good twist, Vanessa. All right, 120. Last 60 seconds coming up. Stay with us. Now everything's kicking in, legs are burning, body's burning, sweat's starting to drip. 40 seconds. All right, 20 seconds to go. Oh, nice. We're killing it. What a start. 10 seconds. And that's your time. Nice. Oh, man. Is it just me or does that smack you in the face early in the morning? Whew. What a way to start. All right, so now we're going into circuit training. We have 2 exercises, and we're working unilaterally. Single side body, AKA unilateral. So we'll do 1 exercise that's single on one side of your body, a middle exercise, and then the other side. This should feel familiar for all you regulars. If you're fairly new to coming to class, I just want to make sure we're all good. So first up, if you have a weight, step to the right for a lateral lunge. Stepping side on, one leg straight, one leg bend, twist and tap in, continuous. Now you can add a knee lift. You can add a knee lift and press. Without a weight, like the power lunge, you're tapping down, you can add knee lift up. Exercise 2, you can go for classic jumping jacks. If you have a jump rope, you can go for a jump rope. If you have a dumbbell, you can do a jack with a press. You can even do that with like a book or a can or a bottle, okay? And then we'll go to the second side of our body for the lateral lunge and sweep, and that'll finish sequence 1, and I'll introduce sequence 2 when we're done with sequence 1. 40 seconds each interval. Let's start by stepping to the right. Lateral lunge with sweep or power lateral lunge. 3, 2, go. So if you noticed in that AMRAP, we did a lot of that basic plane of movement. Now we're adding that side to side. So we're getting a little more dynamic in our training. This gets you more to functional training, okay? This will help benefit your joints and your mobility in planes we don't typically use. 15 seconds. Get ready for overhead jacks, jumping jacks, or jump rope if you got it. You're also going to do side taps with your feet. Go. This is where you crank up your heart rate, your cardio gets in the mix. Side taps look like this without the jump. You're still moving fairly quickly, keeping your heels lifted. 10 seconds. All right, lateral lunge and sweep, side 2 to the left, go. Whew. Thank goodness for this morning. Having a hard time getting out of bed. What's new on Friday? But these workouts, man, I'm already starting to feel more alive. I hope you are too. Add on the knee lifts if you're ready. Add the press if you're ready. 15 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Next up, we're going into some plank work where we're going to rotate one direction. So we did rotating plank to push up and warm up. Now we're just doing rotating plank, and you can hold the dumbbell if you'd like, or just use your hand. So I'm going to open. I have my right hand, so my right hand, open it to the ceiling, and then closing back down, either tapping down or lacing through. Again, this can be done with a dumbbell in hand. When you're done, flip over to your back for cross crawl. If anyone has a resistance band, you can put that around your feet if you'd like to add a level. This will slow you down, but it will add resistance and add a little bit more leg training to the cross crawl. If you don't have the band, you just do this exercise, the same without the band. And then we do side 2 of the rotating plank. So let's get it cranking. Side 1, in 3, 2, 1, rotating plank, right hand moves, go. This is tough on your arm. You can come down to your forearms. You can drop your knees, and the top leg straightens when you twist, and then you drop your knee down when you face the ground. 10 seconds. And drop your weight safely if you got it. Flip over safely. Put the band on if you're using it. Cross crawl, aka bicycle, set, go. Whew. 20 seconds, you're halfway. Squeeze your quad and keep your legs straight. Drive your elbows wide. So you have to lift your back shoulder to lift and twist. 10 seconds. All right, let's do side 2 of the rotating plank. Left hand moves. Ready, set, let's go. Just like that lunge, guys, we are working a rotational power of our midsection. This is really, really beneficial for results and for building safety, right? For building muscles that save us when we're in unpredictable activities or we're moving and twisting fast. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. And time. Beautiful. We're halfway through circuit 1. Now we're going to get back to the legs. In the legs, we are going to do a single leg deadlift. So now, instead of thinking about rotation and working in a complex direction, we're going to balance. You can use a dumbbell or just your body weight. If you're using a dumbbell, put it in your left hand. If you have 2 dumbbells, feel free to put one in each hand. Single leg deadlift. When you get to the base, row, and then rise up. Now, those of you who have a band, you can step on the band with your right foot. If it's flexible enough for you, you should stand tall and make sure it is. And if it is, you hinge forward and you can row the band and then rise up, okay? Exercise number 2, we are going to do a switch lunge. So you hop back, snap to middle, hop back, snap to middle. So it's different than the ply lunge we did earlier or power lunge we did earlier. You're snapping to middle every time in between. Okay, then we'll do side 2. So weight in left hand, balance on right foot. Let's start side 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. Take your time with this one, and you're going to need to move slow. Otherwise, you might feel like you're going to face plant. And check out my knee. I'm lifting it for balance. You can do that too if you'd like. Nice. It's a slow one, but it's super beneficial. 10 seconds. Just feel how your foot's wobbling. The muscles in your calves and your ankles are working hard. One more rep, everyone. Switch lunge, dumbbell, or just body weight. 3, 2, go. Pop back, snap middle. Yeah, you can also step back lunge. You need to get rid of the jumping. Cool. 10 seconds. All right, side 2 deadlift. Now you're holding the weight in your right hand. Left leg balances. Begin. Woo. This looks awesome. This is not easy, and you're performing it really well. I'm wobbling all over the place here. 10 seconds coming up. One more. Do one more, everyone. Just finish it up with one solid breath. You're doing the knee lift. Keep it at the top. And now is your time. Beautiful. One more exercise, and guess what? Back to the upper body. Back and forth between lower and upper. So now we're going to do a staggered push-up. In a staggered push-up, you're just going to move one hand to the right and then drop the push-up. Be mindful of your feet. You don't want to move them. Otherwise, you're just doing a push-up, right? A normal push-up. But by taking one hand wide with nothing else moving, you're changing the angle, therefore changing how that push-up looks and feels. Okay? When we're done, we're going to come up on our feet for a 180 turn, because I don't want to kill your shoulders. So 180 turn without touching down, just hopping and twisting, get your heart rate up. If you're not 180 turning, we do lateral hops. Okay, and then we'll go back to the push-ups after they're recovered from the lateral hops. Last round in circuit 1. 3, 2, right hand walks out for push-up, go. Bring that hand as wide as you can. Feel how your body tips a little. 20 seconds. All right, guys. Twisting a lateral hop on your feet. Go. Normally I have you guys touch down, right? I'm not wanting to do that now because we are going to be doing something like that later. And I want to save your glutes. Remember, you can go lateral hops. Just go as wide as you can, keeping your feet together. Imagine you're jumping over a plank of wood. Or if you got a hurdle and you want to jump higher, jump over that. 5 seconds. All right, here we go, back at it. Left hand this time, push-ups. Go. Almost halfway. We're out of the circuit after this. We're going to EMOM. 10 seconds. And time. Woo. Grab a sip of something, you deserve it. You need to tell your space, now's a good time. EMOM, acronym, every minute on the minute. 5 rounds, 2 exercises. Exercise number 1 is 6 burpees. Everybody knows burpees, but refresher, hop down. 1, 2, all the way to 6, okay? Exercise number 2, you have a deadlift high pull. So 1 or 2 weights, if you got them. I'll show options for those of you who don't. Hinge forward, pull up to chest. It's 1, 2, all the way to 10. If you do not have dumbbells for deadlifts, we're gonna have you do squat down, reach up, adding a heel lift. You can even add a hop if you'd like, but it gives that same mechanics of your arm, and you're adding the full body integration. So this is a full body integrated EMOM because both the burpee and the deadlift or squat is total body movement. 6 and 10. Let's start with minute 1 with 6 burpees. In 3, 2, 1, begin. When you're done with the 6, deadlift high pull or squat touchdown with overhead reach 10 times. Ah. 30 seconds. Ah. Whew. All right, when you're done, you rest. You got 20 seconds. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Minute 2 coming up in 10. Get ready to go back at it. Now, if you worked all the way to the bitter end of the clock and you're struggling to finish in time, take 2 reps off the second exercise. Okay? So either 6 and 10 or 6 and 8. In 3, 2, go. 40 seconds. Seconds. Beat that clock. When you're done, rest. 2 rounds done. Ready to go, almost halfway. Oh. Okay, 10 seconds, team. You guys are looking good. 5 seconds, round 3. In 3, 2, go. Woo. Fierce. Keep breathing, keep solid, but keep pushing as well. Very good, Deb. Keeping strong, girl. Sit, Meg. Looking awesome this morning. The speed, the determination on the faces. Keep going. I don't know if you guys heard that, but my computer just decided to talk to us about determination. All right. Ready for round 4? Ready or not? We're going in 3, 2, be good. Yeah. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves to push a little harder, to drive a little faster, and to be a little stronger rather than getting comfortable with the flow. Do that when you need to throughout this course. 15 seconds. One final round coming up. At this point, you're not sucking wind. I don't know what to tell you, because you should be. Speed it up or add reps if you're not. Ready? Go. One, 40 seconds, 40 seconds. How you do it, guys? How you do it? Nice. Every rep list. Very strong this morning. Good work. All right, so now we're moving on to a second circuit. It's a really good time if you have sweat everywhere to towel it off. And if you're feeling thirsty, parched, drink a little bit. Not too much because you want cramps, so drink something. Circuit number 2, we only go through one single time, but everything is back to endurance training. So that means 60 seconds today of each exercise. That being said, these exercises are dynamic. They're basically 2 exercises turned into 1. So that 60 seconds won't suck as much as it would if it was just one exercise standing alone. First exercise, and at least you can see me well, is a bolt that leads you into a push-up. So see how I'm standing with my feet wide? That's how you should look in your plank. You should not be here, okay? That way, your butt can find a place to go near your heels. When you straighten your legs, you drop the push-up. Bolt. See, I'm hopping my feet in for push-up. You don't have to do that, but I find it helpful. So I hop narrow, push-up, hop wide, bolt. You can drop your knees for either exercise and it will work. Okay, so you can do it for both, one or the other, or stay on your toes with me. Bolt to push up. Everybody good? All right, let's go. 60 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Now this is tough even for me. So if I need to, I might drop to my knees for a few reps, but I'm not going to stay there. I'm just going to do it when I need to. You do the same so you can stay working if you need to. And that's how you're supposed to go. 20 seconds. Oh my. Let's see if we can do 3 more reps. Let's all do 3 more, okay? 3, 2, 1 more. You did it. Excellent. Oh man. All right, now we'll flip over onto our backs. We're going to do a hip bridge. But today, I want to play around with adding something onto it. So if you have a weight, you can use it or just use your body. Right leg in the air. Left hand in the air, weighted or not. Lift your hips for a hip bridge. When you lower down, crunch up and reach toward your foot. Okay? We are going to do half and half. So when we're halfway through the minute, we're going to switch legs and switch hand that's in the air and do the second side right away. Okay? All right. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Rock and roll. Literally. So you're getting the back of your body, your glutes, your hamstrings, your lower back, and then you're getting the front of your body, of your 6-pack, even your shoulders with your weight, if you have it in the air. So a good 360-degree for your core. All right, switch sides, other leg up, other hand lifts, go. $15 seconds. And time. Nice, good work with that one. It's a little tricky. Now we're moving on to exercise number 3, where we're on our feet for squat work. If you have a resistance band, put it around your thigh. This will add on some love. If you have a dumbbell, you can hold it, or you can just do body weight. So we're gonna work 3 points on each side of your body. You're gonna squat down, point 1, point 2, point 3, pouring it back in, and then other side. Okay, non-stop pulsing. Banded, weighted, or body weight. No matter what, this one's gonna sting your front legs and butt. So find me in squat position. We start in 3, 2, 1, go. Staying in the low the whole time, never standing unless you absolutely need. This will keep constant work happening. And what's nice is when you switch legs, the other leg dominates. So the leg that's moving gets a little bit of a break. A little bit, not a lot though. You're halfway, 30 seconds. If it becomes too much, ditch your weight, ditch your band, and keep working. 20 seconds. Ten seconds, stay with it, get lower. Stay lower. Come on, burn it up. 3, 2, and time. Nice. One final exercise for your core. We are going to do alternating V-ups. Although this isn't as complicated as the other exercises, since we're alternating, the 1 minute shouldn't feel too bad. Now, if you're courageous and bold and like V-ups, you can go for double leg V-ups and go back to alternating singles anytime you need. So I'll show both. This is the essential option where you're lifting towards one foot and then the other. Now, I've had personal training clients who have hip flexor issues. So I want to make sure I give you guys options in case you do. So if your hip flexor is hurt during this, bend your knee. Or if you're struggling to get range, bend your knee when you do the V-up. Okay? Option 2 is double leg. And likewise, you can do the bend as an alternative. Okay, so 60 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. It's a long haul, so feel free to vary, as I mentioned in the intro to this. We want to express that for you so that you can keep working, and then you can challenge when you feel good. Remember, you have the knee bend as well. And how high you get your chest is totally up to you. All I care about is that you get your shoulder blades off the ground. And then the higher you get, you'll just add a little bit more of the abs. 30 seconds. $15. One more rep. One more, and there you go. You made it through that gauntlet. We're going to move on to a finisher. So we have 60 seconds for you to rise up, for you to recover. You guys are alert today. I love it. You're keeping me on my toes, so thank you. Yesterday was my birthday, and I'm not a drinker or partier by any means, but I have like food that I don't normally eat. And I swear, it makes a difference. I have like the best pumpkin raviolis you can imagine, but I'm slagging today. Slagging, is that a word? I feel it. So it makes a difference how you eat. All right, so now we're going to start with the finisher. Start with the finisher to bring us home. Your first exercise is going to be a lunge to drop squat. Lunge to drop squat. 30 seconds of your lunge to drop squat. When we're done with that, you have two options. You have your broad jump. You hop forward and shuffle back. And for those of you with weights out there, I know Vanessa's got a good kettlebell. You can even use a dumbbell. Your option here would be a swing of a sort. Okay, when you're done with that, we're actually going to put an upper body exercise in. You can use a band, a towel, or weights for speed overhead press. When we're done with the overhead press, we go for classic squat jumps and then we rest. Yeah, it's a little bit different than our normal finisher, but also familiar at the same time. Lunge to drop squat, broad jump or swing, overhead jump, and then jump squats, or overhead press, and then jump squats. 30 seconds each interval. We go through this 2 times. So let's start with a lunge to drop squat in 3, 2, go. Ooh. Ooh. 10 seconds. Feels good. All right, broad jump or swing. Set and go. I have a little 7.5 pounder, and I can feel it. You know why? Because I'm making sure to squeeze my butt, my legs, as I rise up. So you can make things harder if you integrate squeezing of your muscles at the right time. Ten seconds. We're gonna go to the overhead press, bands, towels, or weights. You're going fast with the arms because it's short. Ready and go. I'm gonna kneel. You can stand if you'd like. If you're kneeling, your butt's off of your heels. Three, 2, jump squat, loaded or body weight. You can also go speed squat. Begin. 10 seconds. Keep going. And time. Everybody has 30 seconds of rest. We're going to do that a second time. While we're in recovery, I just want to let you guys know, Exceed has decided to pause the live streaming, but we still have the video on demand. So you can do, sorry, my Siri's trying to talk here. So you can still do the unlimited video on demand of all these classes. Also, side note, Justin and I will still be a part of Exceed, but we're starting our own personal sort of, we have a personal space that we're going to be doing personal training in small private classes, private sessions, should we call it? This is what we're allowed to do legally. So if you're interested in that, message us. Also, if you're interested in getting like a group together for live streaming, we are all ears for trying to keep it happening on our end for you outside of the Exceed video on demand. Okay, that was my commercial break. You guys ready to get back to work? And again, if that was confusing, if I said everything too fast, message me. I got you. Tina@exceedphysicalculture.com or Instagram. All right, lunge, drop, squat. In 3, 2, go. "12 seconds. 3, 2, swing their back or broad jumps. Go. Exhale on the way up while you drive hard through your heels and squeeze. Those of you I can see, it looks like you're moving awesome. Keep it up, Deb. Keep it up, Jeanette. We've got this, guys. 2 minutes left of class. 3, 2, overhead press. I'm going to show the band option if you need to see it. I'm putting my hands through it. And I'm going to pull down. You can go band, towel, or weights. I like the band as a second round option because you're going from pushing to now pulling, right? So you're getting those back muscles that work overhead work, opposing forces. There we go, Meg. Good job. We want to train smart as much as we can, right? Final 10, jump squats, come back. I'm going to hold 2 dumbbells and see what it feels like. You can put the bands on your thighs if you want, or do nothing and just jump. Ready? And go. Ten. And time. We've made it. Everybody on your backs. Time to stretch. Good work this morning. Knees in. Give a little roll. A couple times each direction. If you have back pain, do this and do hamstring stretches. It should help. And do it consistently each day. Justin also put a video on our YouTube channel for back pain, a stretch video. It was specific to sciatic, but it works for any kind of back pain, in my opinion. It's worked for me, not for sciatica. So cross give your top leg a tug once you drop your legs to one side. This will stretch your outer glute muscle and some of the thoracic spine mobility. Okay, other side, keep your spine flexible. It keeps it safe. Bring your knees in when you're ready. Totally your pace. You can stay any stretch that feels great and you want to stay longer. Stay. Tuck your toes. We're going to push through our hands as we want to one at a time. Stretching our calves. Try to get your heel close to the ground as you can and hang out there for a few. Giving your calf some love. It often doesn't get the stretching it deserves. It's often a forgotten muscle. We use it all the time in our workouts and in everyday life. Feet a little wider, walk in. Just hang out here. Again, lengthening your spine. This should help with any kind of back pain as well because you're stretching all the muscles in your back body. And then slowly roll it vertebrae by vertebrae. We're gonna do a front leg stretch next, where you bring your heel towards your butt in standing position. If you're feeling wobbly, you can hold on to a wall. Otherwise, stay standing with me. Now, taking the other leg, let's switch. Again, front of this leg, bring your knees together. Hold on to something if you need. Let's get the back of your leg next. So we're gonna shift back, press into the leg that's bent, lift the toe of the other leg. Hang out there for a few. And switch. So now you're pressing into the leg that's bent, other toe lifts. The more you lean forward, the more you're gonna feel this in the back of your leg or your calf. It really depends on where you're tight. So for me, I feel this in my calf. Good. Shoulder stretch across your body. And again, please feel free to hit me up. We have lots of options for you beyond the video on demand through Justin and I's resources. We want to support you and continue to work out with you. We've built such an awesome community. You guys feel like family to us, seriously. We've been like the survival crew of quarantine/COVID. We'll be forever bonded because of it. So you guys are family to us. Let us know how we can take care of you. And if you're in the city, we hope that we can see you in person as well. And I will talk to y'all soon. You have a beautiful Friday. See you soon. Happy Halloween.